Alright, I think we're about to get started, so I'll leave that line the way it is. So let me just take a second to check the thing, just to make sure audio is good. Hello? Okay, it seems fine. Alright, then I'm just gonna go then. There's gonna be a lot of reading. I forgot about this. Okay. I was gonna go with Jim, but I feel like we've kind of run that joke into the ground, so let's do George. There's something very funny about a ninja being called George. Another day and still no sign of this so-called Western hero. Training used to be fun, but now all we do is memorize boring prophecies. Demon army this, magic scroll that. Nothing's happened in centuries, so why are we still hiding? I wish I could just leave this place and go explore the world. Gather round, everyone. History lesson is about to begin. I'm not gonna bother trying to do an actual old man voice for him because he's going to disappear in like 5 to 10 minutes. Oh great, another lecture. Hi Trevor. I guess I should at least show up this time. It has been a very long time since I played this game, but I've been playing Sea of Stars recently, so I figured I'd just do this because I don't know, it's fun. Nah, I'm not gonna read tutorials. But like this mechanic is so cool. Just hit, jump, hit, jump, hit, jump. It's just I love it. Oh, look who decided to grace us with their presence. You've done your reading. Ever the rebel. What's the point? All we do is rot in this hideout anyway. See that the importance of our ancestors' wisdom is lost on you, but let me assure you that the threat of the demon army is very real, and should they... They have returned. It's all wrong. The Western hero was supposed to save us. Watch out! There he is. Burn it all. Bring the humans to their knees. Not so fast, big boy. Oh, and who might you be? Are you really all they've got? Pathetic. Prepare to die. That sound. Impossible. Seems luck is with you this day. Barmathazel? I don't know how to say that. Yes, my king. Keep an eye on this worm. Certainly, my king. Count your blessings, ninja. My minions will make short work of you in the Autumn Hills. Are you the Western hero? Something like that. To be honest, I got here way too late. As you look like the most capable around here, I have a task of the utmost importance to you. Take this scroll and carry it across the island. You need to reach Glacial Peak Summit, where 3 sages will be waiting for you. Who are you, and why is this scroll important? You'll find answers along the way. Head for the village gate now. The Shroud of Night will be your only protection to make it through the Autumn Hills. Godspeed, messenger. And now we got it. Let's send the link to Kate just to make sure she knows I started, because I didn't actually say anything when I started. The music is so good, though. Yeah. Alright. Right. Those are the one enemy that doesn't die in one hit. At least in this area. Alright, here we go. The best character in the game. Ah, the messenger. I wasn't expecting you so soon. What is this place? This is the shop. It doesn't look like a shop. Do I look like a shopkeeper? Anyway, so I'm this mystic character who will be mentoring and supporting you on your epic quest to save the world. All you need to do is take the scroll to the top of a faraway mountain where 3 sages from my order will be waiting for you. Your orders? That was way too much text for a dialogue box. Just keep going eastward and make sure you grab all these time shards you see lying around, and use them to upgrade your abilities and artifacts. First one is on the house. Enjoy. And shut the door because the cat just opened it. Okay. Rico, really? I just shut that. Okay. Is there anything I can afford right now? Oh, yeah. Definitely want that. Dang it. So I pressed the buttons in the wrong order. The dude... The ninja dude? Yeah, it's the ninja dude. Ah, dang it. I don't know what those things are, but I don't like them. Little crawling mouths. So I don't know if you remember, Kate, but I actually did record this with you once. Like a very long time ago. We didn't get very far, but we definitely played this part. I do like how the music gets muted underwater. It's just a cute detail. I do want to say up front, I'm not typically very good at side-scrollers. Even though I play a lot of side-scrollers, unless they're Sonic, I'm terrible at them. I don't think this is an exception. But I still love this game because of, like, the mechanics are just really good, and the characters are fun, all that. Alright, let's actually talk to the shopkeeper this time. Upgrade first. That seems good. Alright. So, climbing claws. Oh yeah, you can press against walls to cling to them and climb at your leisure. Makes sense. The way everything looks, it just felt like I should be able to do that. Yes, that's why John Guyton invented them decades ago. Who's John Guyton? Never mind, just an acknowledgement I needed to get out of the way. I don't get it. Some will. Seriously though, where are we? Curious, are we? In time you will come to realize that the question is not where, but when. That's it? Listen, I know you're still new to this, but you have to be pretty naive to expect anything other than cryptic information so early in your adventure. Wouldn't you rather go back into action anyway? Just buy a health upgrade or something and be on your way. Kids these days. Do you have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a servant who didn't know how to read. The day came where his master asked him to read something for her, to which he replied, "I'm sorry, my lady, I can't read." That reply immediately got him fired. So he went out into the streets looking for a tea house to relax and accept the bad news. When he couldn't find any, he reckoned he probably wasn't the only one to wish there was a tea house in his small town, so he opened up his own. Really picked up, so he built many more and became rich in the process. One day, his accountant asked him to review a piece of document, to which he replied he didn't know how to read. The accountant, who couldn't believe his ears, said, "If you became a millionaire without even knowing how to read, just imagine where you would be if you could read." "Oh, I know exactly where I would be," the rich man replied. "I would be a servant." The end. What? I don't see how this applies to my adventure. It doesn't. You asked for a story. Like a long version of When Life Gives You Lemons. Alright, since you don't seem to appreciate me sharing some clever material for your next party, I suggest you move along. I always make sure to talk to this guy as much as possible, because I just love him. Also, there's the closet. Don't touch the cabinet. Do not touch the cabinet. He does not want you to touch the cabinet. And he has several lines of unique dialogue for touching the cabinet, so I'm not going to go through all of them right now. I don't feel like reading that much. Well. the... Right. Didn't I get the... No, I did not. Did not get the ranged attack yet. Yep, that just happened. I probably should have gotten the ranged attack. I feel like I'm definitely supposed to have it right now. It's fine. Well, that went well. That too. As I said, I'm not very good at these types of games. This is just a little secret up here. I don't know if I'm going to go for all of them during this playthrough, because the reward you get isn't that great, but they're fun to collect. So it seems you're the one to wander off the beaten path. What was that big green object? Oh, you mean that thing you just smashed instead of collecting? It's a power seal. There are many others like this one, but to be honest, I'm not really sure what they do. I could tell you that finding all of them is optional, but if you're the kind of adventurer that likes to go for the extra challenge, you'll want to keep an eye out for hidden rooms. Who knows, it may or may not unlock an overpowered upgrade. I don't believe it is. Anyway, I'll be at the shop. I mean, like, it has its uses, but I'm never very good at using it, so I typically don't bother, but I get them anyway because it's fun. Sometimes it's not the destination, it's the journey. That makes it worth it. There's just something really satisfying about doing the cloud step thing. It's extremely satisfying. Energy Zircon. Looks like you're almost at the end of this area. Did I forget to mention there's a giant leaf monster guarding the exit? You did. The look on your face. Don't worry, my dear adventurer. Leaf monsters only come out during a full moon. Oh, is it a full moon right now? Yes. Oh, I didn't mean... Well, good luck. Cool. Let's go fight a leaf werewolf, I guess. Oh. Ow. Gosh dang it. It's a good thing that guy is very easy. I nearly died to the first boss. That's embarrassing. thing up here. Before I go into the shop, there's a thing up here. Lots of money. Nah, I don't think I'll need that for a bit. Forlorn Temple, huh? That's a sad one. How so? Haven't paid much attention during history lessons, have you? Adventurer types rarely do, I get it. So the short of it is that four-headed monster who would have killed you earlier if the cooler-than-you hero hadn't intervened, that's the Demon King. He brought his armies to the human realm many centuries ago and destroyed their stronghold, forcing them to retreat into hiding. And he's been sitting on their throne ever since. I mean, this is all that's left of the human legacy? For what it's worth, I'm sorry. No way, I'll go down there, go and take down that Demon King right now. You wouldn't be the first to try. I can't just stand by while some evil monster gloats over my people's misery. You're still too weak to consider taking him on, even as second in command. I'm going. I bet you can't even make it to the entrance without falling into the pit. Watch me. Oh, I will. You have any stories to share? Of course, here's one for you. There once was a princess looking for a suitable husband. She sent an invitation to all neighboring princes, stating that the main trait she was looking for was sensitivity. Contenders came and went, attempting to pass her test. You will be my guest tonight, the princess would explain. All you need to do is sleep on that pile of mattresses. Next morning, she would ask them how their night was. "Had the best sleep of my life," each would reply, confident that they had proved they didn't fear the dark or that they could be easy guests. They were all promptly dismissed. One day, an especially sensitive prince reported he couldn't sleep at all. "I don't know what was up with that pile of mattresses," he went on. "It looked comfortable enough, but when I laid on it, it was like a fork had stuck in my kidney." They got married the next day. Well, everyone knows that story. There was a pea underneath the pile so that someone who's extremely sensitive wouldn't be able to sleep. Yes, but have you ever heard what happened after? For the first few weeks, everything was amazing. The prince would always complain. Just the guy she asked for. When the soup wasn't too hot, it was the cutlery that was too cold. When the music wasn't too loud, the paintings were uninspired. When the clothes weren't itchy, the poems were unpredictable. So one day, just like that, it dawned on the princess that she was in a toxic relationship. Not only was her husband a drag, she'd voluntarily picked him for that exact reason. It dawned on her just like that, how this whole love story was nothing more than two people whose dysfunctions matched like puzzle pieces. Incredibly humble by regal standards, she realized that she was the only constant in all her problems, delved into personal growth, and then got a divorce. She lived happily ever after. The end. Cool. I don't know why the shopkeeper has so many stories, but I like that he does. Well. Oh, you scared me. I thought you were an undead. What kind of creature are you? You've never seen a Phobikin? Phobikin? We are a tribe of builders, technically very hardworking, but every one of us is cursed by a unique fear which we are named after. What's your name? Necro. Necro, so you fear the dead and somehow ended up in the catacombs. Ironic, isn't it? I fell while trying to repair the temple ruins above and was instantly paralyzed by all this morbidity. Anyway, thank you for snapping me out of it. I should really get back to work. I love the little Phobikin guys, they're great. Again, the music is so good. Nope. I'm gonna wait. Now we go. Right. And now that swimming upgrade would have been nice. And now I can get it. Yeah, those are both, well, oh well. I'm gonna shut the door again. 1 second. Close door. Okay. There is a lot of reading in this game, but it's very good writing, so it's worth it. Hey, you made it to the catacombs! Okay, anything I should know? Not really, it's pretty standard stuff. Skeletons, and bats. Oh, evil wizards too? You bet, and a necromancer even took over. Spooky. Cliched. I suggest you get this area out of the way, there's more original ones lined up. Hey, how did the epic raid on the Demon King go? Did you manage to save the world and restore your people's honor? It's not fair, the bridge was in shambles. Well, we wouldn't have much of an adventure if you faced off against the big villain right away now, would we? What do you do here? I study magic. Can you teach me? Not really. Why not? Because you're not ready. Ready for what? For magic! Come on, you just asked! No, but I meant... Believe me, learning magic is a lot harder than following a conversation. Of course, here's one for you. There once was a poor old lady who had nothing in life except for a small shack and a pear tree. Her name was Madame Misery. Her whole family ate misery, and sometimes there wasn't even enough misery to go around. One day she was visited by a starving beggar who asked whether she had any food to spare. She didn't, but her heart was as big as her situation was unfortunate. So she served the beggar a few clumps of the tasteless broth she had simmering, then invited him to help himself to a few pears. The beggar removed his cloak, revealing himself to be a deity. He was disguised as a beggar to see whether there was any kindness left in the world. Touched by Madame Misery's generosity, he offered to grant her a wish. Let me guess, she didn't want anything, and it's a moral about living frugally. No, this is good. Let me continue. She mentioned a lot of people were stealing her fruits, which jeopardized her chance to eat every day. Her wish was simple, an enchantment on her pear tree so that it would trap anyone who stole from it until she decided to free them. The divine visitor granted her wish and took his leave. Time went by, and she scolded many thieves, but soon realized that most of them were just starving children. She decided to take it upon herself to feed and educate them, and soon became a pillar of a thriving new generation. Ever happy and generous, Madame Misery got so old that her face looked like an elephant's knee. And then one day, death came for her. Death, following the protocol, inquired about her last request. I would like to eat one last pear from my tree, she said. Would you be kind enough to grab one for me? Death climbed into the tree to grab a pear, getting trapped in the process. The old lady decided to never let Death out of the trap, and since then there has been misery in the world. The end. Right? What's the moral? Being selfless justifies being selfish later? Generosity begets misery? I don't know, it's a fairy tale for kids. I just thought the idea of Death being trapped in a pear tree was interesting. Sometimes that's all you need. Oh, well. Again, I suck at these. Oh. There's a thing. There's a thing this way. I know there is. Ooh. I played that one dangerously. Sorry if I'm not talking that much during the actual gameplay. It's just I have a lot of reading to do. And I would like to save my throat for that. I know I don't have to read them all, but I want to. That's part of the experience for me. Yeah. I should get more drink. After this. Nope. Gosh dang it. I thought I could hit him. Oh. Sorry, 1 second, Trevor. Hello. Hello? Oop. Oh, okay.
Is this game new? Is this game old?
This game is a few years old. Actually, I think it just turned 5, but this is one of my favorite indie games.
Okay, so it's from that new wave of retro platformers.
Kind of, yeah.
You shot that not more conflict or some shit. I'm not getting that.
2014. So yes, it is almost 10. Which, thank you for making me feel old. I appreciate that. Ow.
I mean, Shrek is 22.
Oh. God. Oh. That. I looked at chat the wrong second. Oh, Trevor's quiet. Great. Great. Alright.
Yeah, we know that your audio is sucked.
It always is. Okay, let me shut my door again because the dog is opening it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get a drink real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry about that. Considering how much reading I have to do, I figured I should really get a drink.
That's fair. I could do some reading.
I would appreciate it. Ow. I'm not very good at these types of games, but I really like this one.
Ninja Gaiden likes.
2D platformers in general, but especially Ninja Gaiden, yeah.
Okay, my man. One of these days.
What?
Maybe when Shantae 2 comes out. Or before that. Maybe leading up to it, we'll play the first Shantae game on stream.
I'd be down. I own that one, but I've barely played it.
I've never played that one. I've played Risky's Revenge, Pirate's Curse, Half Genie Hero, and Seven Sirens, and I've 100%ed Half Genie Hero. So.
I've 100%ed all of them except 1 and 2, or Risky's Revenge, which is 3 technically, I guess. So.
It's about to become 3.
Yes.
I think it's funny that WayForward was just like, yeah, we just never actually released Shantae 2 because it was going to be a Game Boy Color game and the Game Boy Advance was coming out. So they just scrapped it and made Shantae Risky's Revenge.
I thought it was going to be a Game Boy Advance game and the DS was coming out.
It might have been that too.
Because it was definitely a Game Boy Advance game. It was not Game Boy Color. The Game Boy Advance was already out by the time Shantae 1 came out.
Yeah, Kate cannot hear what I'm saying.
Oh. Well, I turned you all the way up. Let me turn. Wait, which one is?
My input volume is as high as it can go.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
I guess I'll go into the volume mixer, turn Messenger down. That's probably what the problem is. Okay.
Am I still quiet as fuck?
I hope not.
We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait for Kate.
Yep. I really want to figure out why that happens.
Bad computer.
I mean, probably. That's probably the answer, but, like, why specifically?
Bad sound drivers.
Probably.
But, yeah, yeah, but it's so funny that, like, Shantae, Risky's Revenge, no, I am not that far away from...
No, he is very loud in my ears. I don't know... I don't know how to fix this. What if I turn Discord way up and leave Messenger where it is? Like, am I impossibly loud? Like, louder than he is? Oh, audio input capture.
Is that why? You're about twice as loud as me, yeah, and the game is completely silent on your stream.
Well, yeah, because it's paused.
No, even when it was moving.
That's... no, Kate can... Oh, never mind. That's weird. Why can't it? Why isn't it picking up the game? It says it's picking up the game. Like, whenever the audio for the game is going, like, it...
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, it automatically pauses whenever I alt-tab.
Many games do.
Yeah. Now we're both quiet. Well, I don't know how to fix this. I also don't know why it's, like, it's got audio input instead of my mic, which is very weird. Like, it's not detecting the mic, and also the Discord one is just not working at all.
Wonderful.
Let's do that, and then I don't know. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Like, the game's been quiet the entire time? Or is it just now after I, like, turned the game down? Like, is there audio there, or?
I don't know. I have the stream muted because
Yeah,
I hear
that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been silent the entire time. Why? Why, though?
Bro, you need to contact Make-A-Wish and get a fucking better PC.
It certainly seems like it. Hold on. If I do that, I mean, what if I do, like, full screen application? Does it detect it then? I can't really check. Use on mute, Trevor's impossibly low, and now I'm low volume too. Why? How? It's not.
This is not going anywhere.
It's like the opposite. The audio for the stream is the exact opposite of how it is for me, because, like, Trevor is impossibly loud in my ears. It's just, I don't know how to fix this. I don't know if I can. Let's leave it. Let's do that. Or no, that's not gonna help, actually. I don't know. I don't know. It really sucks because the music is very good.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to hear it anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I could screen share it. I probably should have done that in the first place, but
yeah, maybe 10 minutes ago or something.
yeah, I just didn't think it. Huh. Okay, now that it's full screen, it's not. Did the full screen thing fix the audio? No, it did not. So there's no reason to leave it in full screen. Absolutely no reason. Capture specific window, messenger. I don't know how to fix this. I really don't. I don't know if it can be fixed.
I think your computer needs to be fixed.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what needs to happen.
This motherfucker's name is George?
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, damn, George is a fucking ninja.
Yeah, that's exactly why I went with George.
You know what we should also play at some point? We should play the, fucking SNES Batman, or is it an NES game? There's an NES Batman game that plays like this.
Oh, yeah. I've always wanted to play that. I've heard it's good.
Yeah, it was like just essentially they were just like, how should we make a Batman game?
Well,
and they're like, we should just ape the shit out of Ninja Gaiden. So what's the plot? What kind of story are we looking at here?
Okay, so, like, humanity. Humanity is basically extinct, and the only humans that are left are all on this island, and kind of. There's a lot more to it. Still can't hear Trevor. Gosh dang it!
As long as 3 people are left alive, one will pay the second to kill the third.
I don't know if this is something that I can fix. I don't... This might just have to be like the PlayStation streams where just no one can hear who I'm talking to. Because I can't get it to... And I don't understand why it's not capturing the audio of the game. It says it is.
Well, it would have to set your, what's called audio output capture for whatever device you're listening to everything through, so whatever your headphones are connected to.
I guess. Sure. Desktop audio. I guess I could add another audio input, maybe? I have one for Discord, but... That's... Why do I have a separate one for my mic?
The only easy way to get Discord and the game audio separate would be to have two pairs of headphones.
The weird thing is that, like, even with you as loud as you are, the desktop audio doesn't go up past, like, -55 on the range, and I don't know why that is. It's turned all the way up.
You have a filter on it?
No, I wouldn't even know how to do that. Filters, yeah, none. There are no filters.
Let me see. Let me open up my shit and see if I can.
Yes, please do. It'd be very nice if we could fix this. I'm sure this has been a problem for every stream I've done.
Every Danganronpa stream, I'm positive, yeah.
Yep. At least the last few. I don't know why this... Like, this didn't used to be a problem, and now it is.
Audio monitor. Okay, go to your audio output. That should be capturing me.
Audio output. Okay.
Properties.
Yep.
Is audio monitoring turned on?
I don't know. Is that like the thing with like the green bars? Or
no, there should just be like a thing that says audio monitoring on or off. Like a drop down menu.
In properties?
Yeah, are you using Streamlabs, right?
No, I'm using OBS.
Oh, good fucking god. Well, that's already one of your problems, is that Streamlabs is a lot more simplified and streamlined for use than OBS is.
Well, I might have to get that then.
Yeah, it's the same framework, so.
Okay.
It's a modified version of OBS because OBS is open source.
Okay.
The only thing with Streamlabs is that you can't input multiple stream keys and stream to like Twitch one time, then YouTube the next. You need to make individual accounts.
Well, that shouldn't be an issue because I just usually stream on YouTube anyway. I did the audio output thing, and it's capturing the speakers, but it's having the same issue as...
Through the speakers?
I would assume so. You said the one that my headphones are plugged into. Yes.
Are you hearing me through your... Okay.
Well,
that should be...
The one that my headphones are plugged into.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that...
Cannot hear Trevor at all. Okay.
Yep. I don't know. Don't think this is gonna work. I still don't understand the game audio thing.
Yeah, if you like screen shared me like your whole fucking
Yeah, sure.
shit, your whole screen, then maybe do something. A Parsec gamer, let's go. Oh, right. Thank you. Alright, that is fucking weird. Okay.
What is?
I don't know why those are so low. That doesn't seem, that's definitely not
Yeah, that.
right. Go into properties for those.
Like down here, or is this what the problem is?
Okay. So what you want to do is you see how audio output capture is 0.00 dB.
Yeah.
Then you can actually boost the audio.
Okay, so
By
turn
doing
it up.
plus decibels. Yeah. Yep, there we go. There we go. Look at those bars down there.
Yep.
Yeah. 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 Oh. Look at me, troubleshooting and shit.
How high does it need to go before it's at a decent range?
I think I have you guys at like plus 70 decibels or some shit, honestly.
Why doesn't the Discord one work? I don't understand.
What do I have you guys at? No, I actually have you guys because I my shit works fine. I actually have you guys at minus 22 decibels, but you know, I don't have the issue you do.
Whatever is going on with me here.
Yeah. So, go until the audio, what's it called? Yeah, about there is probably as good as you're gonna get it. Maybe like a little higher. You want to aim towards like that second to last tick mark.
Yeah.
So if Kate
like,
can
still
hear me
keep it in
now,
the
that's a good
green.
thing. Yeah. If Kate can hear me now, then
Well, it's now tied with my audio, at least.
yeah.
Now,
If Kate can hear me now, then we're going good.
yeah, I don't know why this happens.
So did we fix?
I will check, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I'll fucking.
Oh, I heard you. I think I heard you, yeah.
Weirdly, I have an echo though, but whatever.
Oh, that's probably because the two
You have
different...
multiple audio sources capturing me, yeah.
Yep. Don't know how to fix that, considering that... mute this one, I guess? I mean, we're not getting audio for the game anyway, so...
If the game is coming through from your speakers as well, it should be using the same audio output capture.
Okay, that is unfortunate, but we can work with that.
I have set up for you guys. If I want to make the game quieter, I have to...
Volume mixer.
Yeah, I just go into the setting, game quieter. But, I also can't hear, the game anymore, so...
Right. Forgot about that. Let me fix it.
But yeah, I think we might have fixed it a bit.
I hope we have.
That's because you were talking over me, so...
Oh.
Whatever.
Okay.
Damn, I can't believe that you came in through the fucking kill danger boxes from goddamn Beat Saber.
What?
That's what that portal on the right is!
Okay, good to know. Do you want to be the ninja and I'll take the shopkeep?
Sure.
Alright. I believe you have reached the Necromancer's doorstep.
Any advice?
Very little is known about this villain.
Okay, so no advice.
Dodging anything that looks like evil magic would be a good start.
Wow, great help.
Well, I also recommend looking at my inventory for any useful upgrades.
Really appreciate all the support.
Look, the Necromancer is a newcomer. All we know for now is that he plans on taking over the world with his undead army.
All we know?
Sorry, I meant all I know. I'm totally on my own here. I love him.
I don't know.
Alright, boss time. I hope the audio is fixed.
And with this army of undead, everyone will soon fear the mighty Roxton. Oh. Ahem. What now? We have a visitor! I don't have time for visitors. Well, he seems to have time for you. Oh, great. Just when you think you get to play a little with your evil lab. Do I have to remind you who's in charge here? Now say something threatening, and try not to embarrass us like you did last time. Oh, I've been practicing. Watch this! Who dares enter my lair?
I like that you've kept the voice now that you know he's tiny.
Whoa.
Oh. Did you read the line you cut out?
Uh-oh. Is that the messenger? Looks like it. What do we do? Steal the scroll, of course. Wah! Good plan. On guard! Face the might of mighty Ruxton the Great!
Well.
Yeah, when it was like, oh, he's actually short, I'm like, nope, I've committed.
I was hoping you would. I'm very glad you did.
The staff is Skeletor, the tiny man is fucking...
Oh, shoot.
Speaking of, I need to show you Masters of the Universe Revelations.
I've never heard of that one. I've definitely heard of Masters of the Universe, but...
It is an R-rated He-Man show.
Oh.
Episode 1, He-Man fucking dies.
What?
That is not a joke.
Does he come back to life, or...?
I am not telling you.
Alright then.
Mark Hamill voices Skeletor.
That's awesome.
He just voices him like, he voices him like it's Fire Lord Ozai.
That's great.
I yield! Wait, I don't. It's over. This evil thing is clearly not working out for us, no matter how many skulls we slap onto ourselves. Any suggestions, then? I'm listening. I don't know. Just something else. Like what? Introspection would be a good start. What has all this brought us, really? Ridiculous! I'm sticking to evil! Oh yeah? And how are you going to accomplish anything if I'm not carrying you? Well, I could. That's, yeah, that's a good point, actually. It's settled, then. Carry on, messenger. We promise not to cause the world any harm. As long as... Don't fucking talk to me.
That was great.
As long as we do not fucking talk to me. You just beat my ass and ran my phones. That would be great if, like, I think my favorite, oh, instant death. Oh, it's one of those.
Oh, a new customer.
What happened? I almost just died there.
Strictly speaking, you did.
Huh? How?
My name's Quarble.
Quarble.
At your service, I'm the one who you never would have met had you had any skills. The gist of it is, I have a magic ring that allows me to control space and time. So whenever you're about to die, I will appear to stop everything and teleport you back to the latest checkpoint.
Okay, what's the catch?
Well, for one, you will still feel agonizing pain every single time. Also, I'm keeping track of your deaths in my little notepad. So I'll stick around to steal your loot until either we're even or I'm bored. I mean, I can let you die if you prefer. Seems we have a deal. Glad that we see eye to eyes. Carry on, then.
Oh, so instead of just losing a life, you lose loot.
Yep, I lose money. Well, that would have been nice.
But no, in what's it called, in the game God Hand, they do the whole thing of like one of the enemies like having a lot of the same abilities as you, right? It's a guy who is physically or equal. But in God Hand, after you beat certain people, you can actually talk to them while they're on the ground passed out. And if you talk to that specific guy, his little dialogue is, "Be honest, if you didn't have that special arm, I would have beaten you, huh?"
That's pretty cool. Alright, I can't afford anything.
Get thine broke ass out of my shop.
Bamboo Creek! That must be a sight for sore eyes after your trek in the catacombs.
Sure is.
Do make the best of it. This place is as close to a day off as you'll get on this adventure.
1 second, I'm closing things. Okay.
That's fair.
I'll try. Just don't know some. I'll try. Just didn't know something so cheerful existed.
I guess that's just more about your mindset than the world.
What are these crystals I'm collecting?
So
I've just been picking them up.
Yeah, so you're a touch
hours.
the unidentified magic object first and ask questions later kind of guy. They're time shards. I can use them to augment your abilities.
How does it work?
Exactly the way we've been doing it so far. You select what you want and give me the required amount of shards so I can do my thing.
I meant the spell itself.
It's complicated.
But I'm curious.
And I'm busy.
You have any stories to share?
This is the part that I love about him. Of course I
What
do,
do
but
you know
now is
about
not the
the
time.
What?
You're in Bamboo Creek. This is as sunny as it gets in this here cursed world.
Oh?
So I suggest you take the opportunity to play outside. Bye now.
What do you know about the Reapers?
Also,
That's my favorite JonTron joke ever. Who are you? What are you doing here? What can you tell me about the Reaper?
That was great.
Fucking amazing.
Don't touch the cabinet. Don't touch the cabinet. Not ready for what's in there.
What's in there?
You think you could just barge into my lab and go through my stuff like you own the place? There's no skeleton in there, I promise. He has so many unique lines of dialogue for the cabinet. Why don't you put that curiosity to good use in the outside world and maybe, I don't know, save humanity?
Not interested. I'm more interested in cabinet.
Eventually, I will go through all of his dialogue, but not right now. There is like something really funny that happens if you get through it.
Does he open cabinet?
No.
No. I mean, one of these days we've got to play. We've got to play through Spider-Man, Shattered Dimensions, and all that.
I'd be down. I own that.
So we gotta pause like 4 or 5 times during the Deadpool fight.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot
Deadpool
about
talks
that.
shit to you in the pause menu. Whoever cast Nolan North as Deadpool for like those 10 straight fucking years, starting with like MVC3, is just like actually cooking.
Actually, I think he started with Hulk versus Wolverine.
Yeah, I think we've talked about that before. Or it might have been base MVC3 and not UMVC3. But whoever like decided that Nolan North was it? Yeah, because he voiced Deadpool in MVC3 before the Deadpool game came out.
Yeah.
Which I don't think you can buy that game anymore.
Nope, but I have it.
I'll just get it. No, I'll acquire it.
You can. Or we could do a Steam shared library.
Which would essentially mean I can play all of your games, and you can look at all the games I have.
Yep. Ow. Okay, you know what? I'm leaving.
You know what else is happening today that I really thought that I had planned on doing?
What?
Payday 3 beta.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh well, I don't have work tomorrow. I'll just play it after we're done.
Money.
Oh, do you lick the rock for its iridescent crystals?
If you count slashing it with my sword as licking, then yes.
Pasty. So wait, you don't even have a double jump. You like go one step further and you have a fucking triple jump, right?
Well, no, actually. I can only double jump as long as either I get hit or I hit something first.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so as long
so you
as
have
I
a DMC jump cancel.
I guess.
So in DMC, or what's it called? It's called hike. In Devil May Cry, an upgrade. So making contact with enemies in Devil May Cry doesn't actually deal damage to you. Only the attacks that the enemies perform actually hurt you.
Makes sense. Touch damage is really only done in two
Go.
platformers, I think.
Well, there's a lot of platforming in Devil May Cry, unfortunately. It's never good. Dante does not have a jump arc conducive to platforming. But, so I think it was an upgrade in DMC1. I'm pretty sure you can do it from the start of DMC3. But I don't think it's told to you anywhere that you can do this. You can just use enemies for double jumps.
That's great.
Like, if you jump into an enemy, you can do a couple of combos. And, the way a jump cancel is typically done is you, because you can essentially interrupt any one of Dante's moves by hiking off of an enemy. If you do something like high rise, and launch the enemy up, then do another move that gains height, you can just jump out of it before, like, you would do, like, say a move is like you go up, then you come down and slam them. You can do the part where you go up, and then just jump out of it.
That's amazing. I'm gonna have to try that after the next time I play DMC. I mean, just
yeah.
That sounds
then
awesome.
DMC4 has like really crazy shit with its physics engine going on. Like I've watched like I kind of understand how like advanced DMC tech works. It's completely unnecessary. It is purely for style. But DMC4 has potentially the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in it. And it's a mechanic called inertia. So if you do a move that would propel you in a direction very quickly, what my understanding of it is if you do a very specific kind of animation cancel, you can do a separate move, but carry the momentum you were launched with.
Ooh, I like that.
But it's like really fucking hard to do. And like you can see people doing like actually really nutty combos in DMC4 with it. Where like Dante starts doing like you know that one kind of cool thing from what was it, the fucking Eternals movie, where the person with super speed punches
Eternals?
Neither have I. But there was a scene in it where someone with super speed runs around someone and just starts like fucking infinite mass punching them from like 5 directions.
That's pretty cool.
It's like, yeah, you could there's combos in DMC4 where Dante can just fucking do that.
I hate the flying heads.
When Kate eventually starts up with the DMC games on stream, I will like bestow unto you both my rather large collection of DMC-based knowledge.
I would love to hear that.
Like,
I'm really
so
looking
how far
forward
have you gotten? How far have you gotten into DMC3?
Not very. Oops.
What bosses have you beaten?
I think I beat the first boss, but it took me a
Just
while.
Cerberus?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cerberus took me like 2 or 3 tries. My first time. The boss is like actually kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
wow. Like I think it only took me 2 or 3 tries because like it turns out if you just stand in like the back left of the room, you can fucking shoot him to death pretty easy.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, reading time.
So I guess the boss is up next?
Boss in Bamboo Creek, that's a good one.
The layout, you know, perfectly centered gate, symmetrical lanterns, no scrolling, I just thought.
Look, you're perfectly free to hallucinate patterns and try to make sense of them, but I believe I told you this place was like your day off.
No.
Well, would you fight a boss on your day off?
If I went to CBS, I would.
Hey! Can't get here.
Yeah, I told you.
Exactly.
Decibel boosts, my man.
Yep, I'm very glad we fixed the problem.
Yeah, all it took was me taking one look at the audio settings and being like, oh, you need to boost those decibels, my gamer.
Yep, I didn't even know you could do that. I probably should have figured that you could, but like, I wouldn't have known how to do it.
Yeah, it's alright. It's I learned a lot of like small things like that when I was taking a video editing class in college. It'd be like, I know you're yeah, I was about to say it'd be so funny if there was just like 4 screens of like, oh, money, no boss.
Yeah, that'd be great.
No, what would be even fucking funnier is if there was a boss right on this screen.
A boss at the start of the level.
Like,
That'd be
the
amazing.
last level's boss right here.
Like, he just went to the bathroom. And he comes back, he's like, oh. That you did.
Yeah, it's way too wide. There's no way I can make the jump.
This reminds me of a story. A long time ago, warriors of the Squirrel Clan invented a way to soar through the skies. Touching on a freedom humans could seldom dream of, some would mistake them for gods.
Is that a fucking Vanoss gaming joke?
I don't know.
They had a meme in their fucking way back in the Black Ops 2 days, where what they would do is they would throw a Semtex at one guy, who would then jump off, dolphin dive off of a really high building, right on, and like the goal was land on top of someone as the Semtex explodes.
Okay.
And they would call it the Flying Squirrels. They were part of an elite special operations team.
That's great.
Incredible.
Yeah, whatever. Here's a wingsuit.
Oh.
Wingsuit.
Thanks for the wingsuit.
You bet. Don't forget to try it out by pressing and holding A while airborne.
Why was it free and not the other upgrades?
Because it was mandatory for your progression. You can't save the world if you're stuck in a pit.
Will there be more freebies in the future?
There's only one way to find out now, isn't there?
What do you mean?
I mean, you should carry on with your quest while letting your heart know for sure that this here cursed world and its inhabitants have a lot of surprises left in store for you. Welcome to the Holland Grotto.
Do people live here?
Some cave-dwelling creatures used to, a long time ago.
Oh shit, it's me.
They built structures from the streams of emerald running through the rock and believed the wind was the breath of a god.
Anything I should know?
Not really, other than it's gliding time!
Huh?
Well, that wingsuit I gave you.
Yeah?
Sorry, I don't have enough contextual data. I meant to say something that would make sense regardless of whether you had already used the wingsuit to ride the wind tunnels.
You're being awkward now.
What's wrong with you? I gave you something that virtually lets you fly and you'd rather stay here and chat?
Do you have any stories to share?
Of course, here's one for you. There once was a king who had a pretty rough time managing his emotions. Experiencing nothing but extremes, he would always feel either too excited or too depressed, which caused him to never get anything done. Just as he was about to lose all hope of getting his life together and being a viable ruler for his people, he was visited by a traveling relic hunter. To rid the king of his woes, the relic hunter gave him a magic ring, promising it would make him sad when he is happy and happy when he is sad. It worked like a literal charm, and the kingdom became very prosperous as a result. When the king passed away, the castle's wizard promptly grabbed the ring to finally try and understand the source of its power. As it turned out, the ring wasn't magic at all, but how could a non-magic ring make you sad when you are happy and happy when you are sad? Any guess?
Not really.
It had a small inscription that read, "This too shall pass."
Whoa. That's deep.
It's more than deep, I just gave you the cure for anxiety through a fairy tale.
Thanks, shopkeeper.
Hey, now don't push it.
That was the most Saturday morning PSA shit.
Yep. Like, you missed it, but like one of his other stories was like the princess and the pea, but like going after the part where the guy sits on the pea, and it's like, oh yeah, he's so sensitive that he's actually a real pain to deal with, so so she just goes on a quest of bettering herself and gets a divorce.
Amazing.
Yep. Ow.
Oh, here's another fun thing to try next time you play DMC, though. Find yourself a nice ledge you're not gonna die from falling off of, and do Stinger off of it.
Alright.
Because what you get then is you get to fling yourself at high speeds across gaps. You get a special jump.
That's awesome.
Game never tells you about it.
I'll have to try and remember that. I am probably going to forget, but I will try to remember.
I know all sorts of silly things in DMC. It's like it's one of my favorite series or something.
Almost. I keep trying to do this one move that you can do with the wingsuit, but I haven't bought it yet.
Does it let you get an extra jumpy?
Kind of. It would make this section significantly easier. Oh, I love these guys. He's just rocking out.
Bro, he's jamming!
He's rocking out, and he's a rock.
I can't believe you just fucking killed homeboy.
I had to. He was throwing rocks at me.
Bro, accept rock.
You're right.
Just tell him that it's a cool rock. No! You
my
killed
bad.
his brother too!
Well...
Oh, man.
That one I didn't mean to do. Okay, these guys I gotta kill. I don't think I'm gonna get through.
Don't kill the Wilson trio. Oh, man.
Oh no, the Wilsons.
Yeah, those were like second cousins, dude. What the fuck?
What?
Why'd they get so fast?
They just do that whenever you're on the same plane as them.
Oh, okay.
They're just funny little skeleton.
They're just weird little guys.
Exactly.
No.
Look, I need to. They're gonna kill me.
Uncle Jamie, no. Aunt Roberta!
How many of these guys do you know?
Van!
Oh, thank goodness, health. Trevor's dead. Oh
No.
Sorry, Trevor.
No. It's fine.
Yeah, your dad isn't that cool.
Don't kill Svetlana. So if my dad was in this game, I would request you kill him faster.
You're right.
No! Jeremy!
Please. Yes! That's what I wanted. Thank you. So now I can do a little down swipe.
Oh, cool.
Very handy. Oh, well, that... I'm surprised I got out of that without taking a hit.
Brother. Brother, I am pinned here.
I love that sound. I don't know why. I really like that sound effect.
Which one?
The one for killing the little rocks. They're like, hey!
No, not Derek, man. Derek!
I'm sorry, Derek, from Stop Skeletons from fighting.
No, fuck that guy.
The only Derek I know.
Well, you would have gotten to know a second one, but you fucking murdered him.
You're right.
God.
That's my bad. You're absolutely right. I have played this game so many times.
I can tell.
It's so good.
It's like how I'm sure people could tell I played a lot of fucking Metal Gear Rising
Yep,
when we did that race.
I definitely could.
I stopped mid-mission to get upgrades. Oh god. I kind of felt bad about doing that, honestly. Like,
Yeah, it was definitely a flex.
so far ahead, pause mid-mission, get upgrades, come back.
Oh yeah, it does make you go back to a checkpoint. I forgot.
It was because I reached a checkpoint.
Well, I hope you're up for a challenge.
Why?
Because something big is up next.
What?
Well, let's just say you're about to fight someone who understands that the best defense is a good defense.
Oh, Phoenix, right?
Wish I could tell you. Anyway, your 3 questions are up. Carry on.
Since when is there a 3 questions rule?
Hey, that's 4 now!
Motherfucker, I swear to God, if you open your mouth for a 5th question, I'll fucking break your knees.
I remember having a lot of trouble with this guy.
Oh fuck, he's Greer!
Time to fight Greer.
Like the second boss of Skull the Hero Slayer.
Oh!
Skull the Hero Slayer is a pretty good game. It feels like your success is a little too dependent on variance, though, to me.
That was a risky play.
Man, you slapped the orange into him.
I kinda did. Dang it, I thought it was going up. That's a problem. Whoa! Oop.
Oh fuck, he's one with the thing.
He is!
When the thing remains, all things are equally clobberable.
You're right. I
One of the
forgot.
best custom Magic cards I've ever fucking seen. Oh, this must be AIDS normally. If you don't have the upgrade.
Yep.
Oh, that looks like AIDS, actually.
Dang it! Ah. Say you should have died.
Oh, now do it again. Pussy.
Yep.
Like the rear. You guys see that Martin Cito Pants made a new video?
I did.
That video is fucking great.
It's pretty good. Ow, why did I do that?
I was actually thinking about, I have an idea for a video I want to make, about, okay, so in Magic the Gathering there's this thing called the Reserve List. And it's cards that will, it's like a little over 100 some odd cards that'll never be reprinted again, for any reason in any form. Like, not even like a different card with the same effect, right?
Right.
But, in my opinion, there is also a soft reserve list. Like, cards that are not on the reserve list, but will almost never be reprinted again.
How did I avoid getting hit by that? that seemed like something that was gonna hit me.
Yeah, that I thought you were kind of cooked there, honestly. So I'm thinking about starting writing a script for that, like cards that won't be like basically printed ever again for one reason or another.
So much easier.
Practice.
Yeah, I guess. Like, even on like more recent playthroughs, I remember this guy giving me a lot of trouble.
Well, he moves on axes you can't, so.
Yeah. Well, like not this phase usually, just the first phase. That was almost hitless.
Except for those 2 times you definitely got hit.
Well, no, I only got hit once.
Like, thanks for destroying my golem? You attacked first. What are you talking about? I've been digging through these caverns for centuries, and you just randomly engaged. No way. Way. No way. You know what? Fair enough. I see how you could have thought I was threatened. Guess my survival instincts kicked in a little too fast. I understand. It's all good. Look, I'm sorry I destroyed your golem, okay? Don't worry about it. I mean it, I'm sorry. It's alright. Honest mistake. So, how do I get out of here? Oh, I'll just go in for you. Good luck on your quest.
Is that a lumpy space princess voice?
Not really, but sure.
That's the
never-
vibe I got from it.
I
haven't
never
seen Adventure
watched
Time
Adventure
either.
Time, so. I've seen like I've watched like the first 12 episodes.
Oh. So.
I've watched like the first 12 episodes. At one point, I was like gonna try and watch all of Adventure Time, but
I have friends who are big fans of it. I just.
how
And
many
I hear
levels are
it
in
gets a
this
lot
thing?
better. A lot. This is a very long game, actually.
Well, I guess individual levels are pretty short, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man, Volt, you're gonna die.
I thought I was for a second. Nope, wait. I just didn't want to get hit by the spike ball. This move is a lifesaver. I forgot.
Nice.
I did a move that I don't even have yet on instinct. Oh my gosh. Actually, you know, well, it's too late now. One more attempt.
Is it really?
Yes. Right? The music is so good!
Alright.
It gets better.
I mean, not a high bar, honestly.
You don't understand. You do not understand.
I don't, because I don't care.
Oh. Magic sheet?
Oh, you got the magic seashell. Legend says the seashell lets its bearer hear the call of the dink. It lets you hear all of the stoners.
All of them.
All of them. Every single one of them. There's plenty of them on Dominaria. Dominaria has a 420-day year.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It's nice because their calendar sorts out into what's called even 35-day months.
Oh.
So every month is the same length.
Kate says we got her house.
Wow.
I still can't believe you defeated the Emerald Golem. Did you get a chance to understand its motive?
That thing wasn't evil. It was just digging.
You mean all those messengers that were killed?
A misunderstanding.
Wow. Welcome to the Quillstream Marsh, said no one ever.
Yeah, this place sucks.
Tell me about it. I once had to look through the mud for an artifact. Gave up pretty quickly.
What happened to this area?
Legend says it used to be ruled by a monstrosity called the Primal Fear, until a brave monk defeated it. Both were very mighty indeed, but with its final breath, the Primal Fear cursed the monk forever.
Cursed?
Legend also says that the monk still roams the marsh to this day, turning any trespassers into fungi.
Oh, great.
No one knows whether any of that is true, but yeah, I'd pick up the pace if I were you.
Do you have any stories to share?
Of course, here's one for you. There once was a messenger who kept asking for stories. Even though he was supposed to move on with his very important quest, he just couldn't get enough. The shopkeeper, living in a void outside of time, was connected to all eras, and so at first was happy to share the myths and legends encountered over decades of traveling. Alas, the messenger never seemed to appreciate the morals or takeaways, so the shopkeeper decided to be done with the stories thing. The end.
Huh? No way! I liked your stories. Come on.
Maybe later, we'll see.
I think it would be funny if it was like because he exists outside of time. He's like, oh wait, whoop, that one hasn't happened yet.
I think they actually do make that joke. And also, there is a very good reason for why he would be annoyed with us constantly asking for stories that we'll see much later.
Was it Square Enix who said, like, a couple days ago that 2D games are no longer viable?
I think so? No, Sega did. Like, not specifically 2D, like, two-dimensional platformers, but, like, specifically 2D sprite-based games.
Yeah. I could have sworn it was Square Enix. Hang on.
That does seem like something they would say, though, yeah. Ow. Ow. Gosh dang it. I did not mean to press down there. I know there's another secret down one of those quicksand pits, but I'm not gonna check because I can't remember which one. Dang it.
Oh, I know where I can find out who the fuck it was.
The internet.
No, a specific YouTube channel would have it.
You know, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think Square would say, like, sprite-based
Yeah, because
games.
they're doing the whole 2D HD
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, unless they specifically mean 2D sprite-based games that don't use that technique. Ow. Ow. Oh. Okay, didn't know you could die there.
Oh, interesting.
Well. Learn something new every day. In the most embarrassing ways.
I don't remember where I saw that now.
I know what you're talking about. I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
can't
sure
find
it's a
the
Sega.
original source. Might have been. What they actually meant is they can't sell cosmetics.
Probably.
You know, it wouldn't even surprise me if it was Activision who said it.
That also sounds accurate.
You ever think about how PUBG went from being like the battle royale to like killing its own community out of sheer greed?
I didn't know they were doing that. Honestly, I forgot PUBG existed for a
Well,
while.
they kept trying to sue other battle royale games.
Yeah, because
They
came up
wanted to
with
be
it,
the
absolutely.
only. Yeah, they were like, we came up with the battle royale. Because they're like, we were the first battle royale, and it's like, no, that would
Minecraft
be
Hunger Games.
Minecraft Hunger Games, and technically Arma 2 King of the Hill. Or H1Z1 King of the Hill, technically, was like the same year.
Like, sure, you popularized it, but that doesn't mean anything.
Like, yeah, technically, if you want to get technical, it was the first game whose like primary focus was a battle royale. Like, if that's what they want to say, sure. Like, they're not the first instance of a battle royale mode.
Nope. Ow.
That like whole suing Fortnite shit was fucking absurd.
Yeah. Like, you're not gonna win there.
It's like, yes, let's sue the people who make the technology we use to run our game.
Yeah, that'll go over well.
Yeah, ask Silicon Knights how that panned out for them. And if you're thinking, who the fuck is Silicon Knights? Exactly.
Aren't they the people who made Eternal Darkness?
Maybe it wasn't Silicon Knights, but there was a company that sued Epic Games over like
Oh, hold on.
Like,
I'm getting a phone call. Hello? Okay, I'll be down in a minute. Okay, I need to let my dog outside. I'll be right back.
okay. So, it was... it was Silicon Knights.
Okay. I'm back.
So, it was Silicon Knights.
Nice.
Here we go. On July 19th, 2007, Silicon Knights sued Epic Games for failure to provide a working game engine, causing the Ontario-based game developer to experience considerable losses. The suit alleged that Epic Games was sabotaging Unreal Engine 3 licensees. Yeah.
Didn't go well.
Yeah, God, yeah, that fucking, lawsuit went on for 5 years. And, now we have a new game we need to play on the channel. The Forbidden X-Men game. X-Men Destiny.
I know that one.
Yeah, X-Men Destiny.
Yep.
Yeah, the Forbidden X-Men game.
Mm-hmm.
That's a new game we have to play.
Be careful, I sense a fallen up ahead.
A Fallen?
It's how we call messengers whose quest came to a tragic end, their power corrupted by demon magic.
Why are you so serious all of a sudden?
Because it doesn't get more serious than a rogue messenger about to unleash on you. And with these
Bro, is he
stories
gonna
about a
bust?
monk, it really is that one monk.
What are you talking about?
About you meeting your match. Good luck.
Bro, he finna bust.
Oh well, it seems we have an intruder.
You need to get out of here. This place is filled with monsters.
Oh, did my ghost room scare you?
So it's true.
Like my army, it's a shame really since you're about to join it. Wait, that scroll. It couldn't be.
Huh?
No, impossible. Kneel before your queen and receive the curse of quills.
Nah, I don't like quails.
Ow.
Oh, fuck!
Yep. Oh, dang it. Why did you come down? That's why she came down. Ow.
This doesn't seem annoying at all.
Nope. Definitely didn't give me a bunch of trouble when I first played this game. Ow.
Throw pepperoni
Okay.
at her. Hey, yo, what the fuck? She got the air stalls? Oh, hell no. Bro, she's actually just air stalling. That's
Yep.
fucking hilarious. That's so funny. That makes it feel like there's actually another player on the other side.
Yep.
Someone's like, oh yeah? Well, what do you do if I stay in the air for a million fucking years?
Dang it. need to not get hit this time. Oh, God.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh, you got a hit.
I did, actually. Ow. Ow. Shoot. Dang it!
No. Perfect
Hurt
timing.
my
It was
wife.
my turn to
Stop.
buy around.
Sorry, Kate.
Dude, that's your wife?
That's what she says.
Mm, sorry, we're equal opportunist abusers here. I'll abuse anyone's wife. Fucking Christ.
That's
That's bad.
horrible. That's real bad.
Fuck.
The sad thing is, she was about to die.
Flipping that, yeah. 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 Boy, that's gonna be something to explain someday.
Yep. Come on. How did I miss? Ow.
Oh, fungus. Oh boy. Send me that clip so I can
Oh, this is very, it's
DMCA it.
very unfortunate. I'm dead. I am absolutely dead. There's no way I'm beating her this time. Get that
I
one.
don't believe in you.
Thank you. Ah! I thought. Ah.
Hmm.
Thank you. Thank you, Kate. Very cool.
Oh boy. Clipped. Okay. Yeah, I have regrets.
Yep.
Volt,
Yep.
did you know that the description of the video is Minecraft survival
It
multiplayer?
has been the description of every stream I've ever done on this channel. Every stream except the Sonic Adventure 2 ones. I'm not joking. Kate told me to keep it that way, and so I have.
That's pretty funny.
Don't. Dang it!
Damn.
I'm so close!
I like how he has a count of how many time shards he's stolen from you.
Yep.
That's great. Bro, you are not gonna get any upgrades for a minute.
Yep. It's a good thing they expect you to be a lot worse. Because I almost have all the upgrades already, so... I think there are a few more that are unlocked in the end game, but it's not much.
Yeah, I was gonna say earlier that it seemed like weird balancing about how fast you can get all of the
Dang it.
upgrades.
Yeah, well, they expect you to have a lot less time shards because this game is pretty tough. I definitely had a lot less going into this my first time, but... Dang it! I don't know why it's so difficult for me to line up that last one. Yes!
Oh, a headshot!
Now wait a
Yeah,
second.
wait a sec.
Who do you think you are?
I'm Quilble.
Quillball? That name makes no sense. Why have I never seen you before?
I was exiled a long time ago when I got cursed along with my messenger.
That voice, are you?
Out of here? You bet. See you, fucker. What?
Well, onward we go. Okay, I think we can go a little bit further.
One game I gotta play with you is Katana Zero. You would like that game.
Oh, I played that on Game Pass. That game is awesome. I never finished it,
played that.
unfortunately.
I beat it, yeah.
Congratulations, you made it to the base of the mountain.
Oh, fuck. Almost there.
Do you know what this means?
I don't know, does it mean you have another dialogue trap for me? What?
Oh, so you're just gonna try and steal my character like that? I guess you think you deserve a prize.
No?
Well, you do.
Oh?
Plus, you will never make the climb without the rope dart.
Rope dart?
Don't overthink it. Everyone will probably end up calling it the grappling hook anyway. Here.
It'd be really funny if if the prompt came up and you got the grappling hook.
That would be amazing.
That would be really funny. So, thanks for the rope dart.
Oh, did you think that was an awkward interaction?
You could say that.
Clearly, you never had to tell your boss that your little experiment went wrong, permanently impacting one of your colleagues. Hey, I heard that. Anyway, you could use it on rings, lanterns, walls, and enemies. Go nuts!
Not that monk.
Bolt using his Monokuma voice on the shopkeeper. It's as I feared. Our most promising messenger did not die, but was instead cursed forever. She became the Queen of Quills. Yeah, I really only have, like, 3 voices, so...
How did that happen?
This is a tale for another time.
Do you have any stories that you want to share?
Of course, here's one for you. The story I once told the guy who hooked me up with music for my shop. There once was a village struggling to figure out who the werewolf was. People kept dying every full moon, and really poorly at that. One
Fucking
day,
town of Salem.
a brave young couple decided to venture into the woods. He would be the hunter and she the bait. As one would expect from such a cliched setting, they got separated and our hunter faced off alone against the beast near a cliff. After 15 minutes of a literal uphill battle, the hunter managed to chop off the werewolf's paw with his axe, just as it was attempting to choke him. The hunter then ran for his life, severed paw still clutched to his throat. By the time he got home, the sun was up and he found his fiancée bleeding, also badly wounded. The paw on his throat had reverted to its human form. In that moment, he realized it was wearing the ring he had purchased a few days ago. The end.
Whoa. That was spooky.
That was Kate's wife, apparently.
No.
I'm still looking for a title. Any suggestions?
What What about the Werewolf Bride?
Wow, great idea.
Really?
No, not really. You put the reveal in the title.
Hmm.
Okay, so this was the upgrade that I tried to use before I had it and killed me, because just, it's so fun.
You have the fucking zip kick from Arkham City.
Yep. There's such a good flow to it.
The game's designed around having all your shit.
Yeah.
That's why Doom Eternal feels like you're playing half a game until you get all of your shit.
You're right.
Like, the entire game just feels wrong until you have the double dash, all your guns, both grenades.
Yeah, like, actually. Whoop.
I saw a thread on Twitter a couple days ago where someone was arguing that Doom Eternal actually ruined the Doom reboot franchise.
That's illegal. That's illegal.
So I
You
was
can't
just like,
say that.
wow, tell me you're bad at this game without telling me you're bad at this game.
Yeah.
It's like, literally 90% of people are like, no, the game is, like, once you get all of your mechanics in place, it blows Doom 2016 clean out of the water in terms of gameplay.
In every way.
No! Svetlana!
I was waiting. I was waiting for that.
Jeremiah!
You know, I think that's the sign of a good game whenever, like, you feel that something is missing, but, like, everything still feels fine.
Yeah, Sunset Overdrive has that.
Yeah. Like, a lot of good games
Like, I
have
remember the very moment in Sunset Overdrive where I was like, man, this feels like it's missing an aerial boost or something to, like, move around the city a little better. And the very moment I thought that the first time I played it, it gave me the aerial boost tutorial.
That's pretty good. I hate this, man. Gosh dang it. He needed to die. He needed to pay for what he did to me.
Made you look like a bitch?
Yeah. That's
Oh
exactly.
man, I can't wait until you come to collect how much I owe you.
Oh. Cool. I will take that. Corvo will now take less of my money.
30%. I mean, that's an upgrade you don't need if you is not a bitch.
Yep. It's like he said, you would never meet him if you had skill.
You were good at video games, you'd never even know he was here.
Exactly.
Imagine someone who, like, actually is just, like, a god at this game.
And didn't know there was
Like,
the character
never
like
knew that Corbo was a character until they, like, went on the wiki later. No, until, you know what? You would meet him because he showed up in that cutscene with the Queen of Quills.
Yeah, that I was just about to say. I wonder what would happen? Like, does he actually show up for that cutscene, or is he just gone because you haven't died?
There's different dialogue.
That, honestly, I wouldn't put it past this game. This, yeah.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
the
this-
sins of killing my friends weigh heavy on your back.
No, I don't want to take a selfie with you.
Bro, take a selfie with Corbo.
No, Corval doesn't want to take a selfie with me. I'm not cool enough.
Yeah. He's right. If you were cool enough to take a selfie with Corbo, you'd never meet him.
Exactly. The only people cool enough to take a selfie with Corval have no idea Corval exists.
Yeah. But I think it would be funny if it was like, yeah, you like a dude who's just like never dies in his entire first playthrough of this game. And then like goes on the wiki later to see if there's like, but he like misses some secrets, right? And it goes on there to see what he, oh god, oh,
I'm sorry.
even. But he goes on to like the wiki later and is just like, yeah, what did I miss? And then he sees a character page for Corbo and he's like, who the fuck is Corbo?
It's like, oh, it looks like that thing that showed up whenever I beat that boss. But he's red.
So are you literally just delivering a message?
Kinda.
You get to the final boss and your scroll is just like, you're gay, lol.
I'm not gonna say what the scroll says, but you're not far off.
You've spent the last 10 hours hand delivering a shitpost.
I would love that. I would love that so much.
He unrolls it, it's just a fucking, it's a fucking rage comic.
Dang it!
But that was kinda...
It was kinda not horrible, selfie worthy.
No, that was kinda cringe. See, this is why you'd ever get selfies with Horrible.
Yeah, I'm not cool enough.
Kate has like 3 selfies with Horrible.
She would.
Yeah. She does!
Well.
Oh, that was just sad. No.
I don't know if I can... I need to go down a little lower so the platform can
Or,
respawn.
hear me out, you could.
Get good. Yep.
That too. I was gonna say, you could have used the rope dart to climb up the wall with the holes in it.
I don't think you can. You can only climb on the walls that you can stick to.
Yeah, and those but you could have jumped, turned around midair, shot the rope dart into the parts you could climb.
Maybe.
I mean, can you Mega Man X wall kick your way up?
If
wall?
there's enough space on a wall. You can't do it on every wall. Like,
Yeah,
like
you
if
totally
the platform's
could have done
too
it.
small.
Now that I decide there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it would have even been faster. I mean, but, you know, you would have had to have been a cool guy, so Corvo would have wanted to take a selfie with
Yeah.
you. Looks like the boss is up.
Surely you mean the boss is.
Bosses?
Bosses. The bosses are up.
Need to fight more than one boss here?
Well, technically, it's more like personal training than an actual fight.
What?
Don't let me ruin it. Go see for yourself.
No, I would like more context.
Nope. You don't get it. Also, Kate has
Okay.
confirmed that yes, she does have selfies with Corporal.
Of course she does. Oh, fuck. Another day, another Sue Stimmering.
Oh yeah.
My life is a blast, but I miss seeing adventurers pass by.
I hear you. You remember humans?
You bet I do. Yeah, it was almost as interesting as obvious foreshadowing.
Oh look, a human. Who would have
Who
thought?
would have thought?
Yo, Kolos,
Fuck,
check
that
this little guy
red-
out. Yeah.
That red orc is fucking ripped. Oh, sauces! You see that scroll?
Little guy, are you the carrier?
Don't be silly, susses. Everyone knows it's the runner.
You're confused, Kolos. I'm pretty sure it's the envoy.
Now you misconstrued, susses. It's actually the emissary.
Come on, Kolos. I think I remember it being the courier.
No, that's a much more powerful being than us.
It's frumpy and dumpy.
Seriously, susses. How do we agree on the message bearer?
Can do, Kolos. Want to test the message bearer's sportsmanship?
I thought you'd never ask, susses.
Let's see what you got, little guy.
Let's see what you got, little guy. By Gork and by Mork. Oh. Fuck.
Ow, ow.
Bro, he is, like, his arms are so fucking
Yep.
cracked. Oh, that's funny. One of them has really buff legs and the other
Yep.
one has really buff arms. Okay.
I didn't think that would work. Oh, no, don't do that.
Do not hangween. Please. I like how they tag in and tag out. That's kind of
Yep.
funny.
Ow.
Mate, George. Which of the gods do you worship? Do you worship God or do you worship Mork?
I don't know.
Well, you see, there's very big differences between the two of
I
them.
don't know what he does with the rocket.
See,
Oh,
now-
oh
See-
dang it!
Gork is brutal but cunning. Mork is cunning but brutal.
Very big differences.
Well, of course, Gork could hit you with a big stick, but Mork will wait until you turned around to hit you with a big stick. Wait, no, I think it's Gork will hit you with a big stick when you turned around, but Mork will wait until you turn around to hit you with a big stick.
Uh-oh.
There are actual differences between Gork and Mork, though.
I'm sure.
The orcs are just very, very bad at explaining what
Ow.
the differences are.
Ooh,
Bro, holy shit!
he was chasing me down.
Bro, he gave you the fucking people's elbow.
Uh-oh. every time I do that, I think it's not gonna work. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be a second off, and then it's gonna kill me. Uh-oh, rock. Ow! Yeah!
But one of the differences between Gork and Mork in 40k is that Mork is a communist.
Oh. Consarn it, Carlos. The postman packs quite a punch.
You took my line, you fuck.
I thought you were the red one.
No, I'm the red one. Revolution stated susses.
We like you,
We
little
like you,
guy.
little girl.
What do you reckon, Kolos? He probably needs to reach the top of our mountain.
Seems so, susses. I say we help out.
Confirm, Kolos. Let's do this. I forgot I was him for some reason.
Thanks for the workout, little guy. Now don't move, this might sting a little.
Wait. Oh, this is you.
Wait, what?
Ready, Kolos?
Set, susses.
What?
What? Ding dong.
Well, I'm hungry now. Shall we snack, Kolos?
Or descent, susses. We promised not to eat until our power tissue was added to our pot.
I forgot completely, Kolos. Surely its magical properties will make us even stronger.
It will be succulent, susses.
It will be con-carn, Kolos. But
Let's
keep
sip
on this
water stew until the thistle is
grown.
fully grown. I have been rising for 30 minutes!
It is after 10 o'clock, so I could end it here, but we're almost through this part.
Okay, that's the ice physics already.
Yep.
Already, I have taken issue with this. I have taken immense issue with this.
I know exactly what you mean.
You know what would be a great
This is-
mechanic in the high execution ultra precision platformer, taking away control.
Yep. This is my least favorite level.
Actual cringe.
Can't blend in.
You know, I just thought about it, the equal opportunist clip again.
Yeah.
You didn't say no, so now you're complicit.
Gosh dang it. You're right.
I'm finally near the mountain summit. Looks like my adventure is about to come to an end.
Clearly, you haven't watched the trailer.
What?
Never
Pardon?
mind. Hey, it's cold and slippery out there. Be careful.
Do you have any stories to share?
Of course, here's one for you. There once was a village settled in a land of ice and snow. Food was scarce, but not as much as heat. Their elders spoke of a lush grove, safe, abundant, and with comfortable weather to boot. The only problem was the grove lied on the other side of a permanent hailstorm, which would take weeks to cross. One day, a brave couple left their young boy behind to attempt what the village called the trek. They would scout all the way to the grove and confirm its existence, then come back to the village and lead everyone to a better life. Like all who attempted the trek before them, they sadly and predictably never came back. Over the following decades, that boy grew up with only one goal in mind, to take on the trek with himself and find his parents alive at the grove or dead in the ice. Figuring they may have simply been ill-prepared, he trained every day until he was 5 years older than his parents were when they left for the trek, then set off for his own attempts. The hailstorm's first fight wasn't as bad as he thought it would be, but the ice-cold soil slowly worked its way into his bones. After days of walking through the storm without realizing it was all just a metaphor playing out in his troubled young adult mind, he stumbled upon a no-pun-intended chilling sight. His parents, frozen solid in a block of ice. The shock was too strong. He remained there, cursing, pondering, and cursing again, till the cold took him to become a part of the ice block. The end.
What?
What do you mean, what?
No moral, or at least a proper ending?
Sometimes stories can be harsh. It might just be the very message that they mean to convey about life. You need to think about what transpired and find your own takeaways. There are no wrong answers as long as they ring true to you.
Maybe, but this one really felt like a pointless story.
And it just might be the case that that's the case for you. Or you could consider the implications of our adventurer being 5 years older than his parents when he found them. Can you imagine gazing upon those who were your protectors and mentors, realizing they are actually younger than you? Your bearers of truth, the wise ones, those you aspired to be like? Harsh reality indeed. You thought they knew it all, had it all figured out, that they were centered and filled with purpose. Yet there you stand, beholding the one pillar you ever took for granted, and used for stability, physically crystallized yet mentally shattered before your very eyes. Had they really found inner peace already when you knew them, meaning you're the one who missed the mark, or were they simply excellent actors? Food for thought, huh?
Yeah, that's enough.
Remember, this is all subjective. I shared but one angle. Anyway...
See, these guys are made of ice. I don't fucking care if you kill them.
yeah. They aren't as cool. Uh-oh! Gosh, dang it.
Yep, and you're not cool either.
First paycheck always feels good, but at this point I mostly see the work. Dang it, I thought I could go through walls, I can't.
I really do hope that you're just like hand delivering some kind of like fucking shit post. Like you're delivering ye old message board like posts or something.
Aww. Gosh, dang it.
Damn, if only there was some kind of upgrade that let you clean the wall from a distance or something.
Yeah, if only. You know, why didn't I think about that? Fall off, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what I was supposed to do. I've played this game so many times, and yet I forgot about that.
I like to imagine you've just never thought about doing that. Specifically there.
Oh,
Oh my god. You got absolutely shat on by that one guy.
Yep.
Oh, this is rough.
Yeah.
Bro, you are never making any money again. Corble is
Nope.
taking all of your dough.
He's taking everything I got. Down you go. Thank you. Okay, that helps.
That helps. Now immediately die to some bullshit.
Nope. Not this time. Last time maybe, but not this time. Ow. Gosh dang ice physics.
They're so good.
They're real good. I love them.
Like, I'll never understand, like, game developers, like, insisting on continuing to put this shit in their games. Like, it's like, are there people who like the ice levels?
The ice levels are usually good in Sonic games, but not anywhere else.
Because they understand in Sonic games, like, you know it's not great? Making it impossible for the player to, like, control their character when their character is running at, like, 150 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Alright, now Volt. You
I
want to
know.
use...
I know.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh,
Technology.
technology.
We aren't cavemen, SpongeBob. I think this is a fucking level from Jump King.
I don't know what that is.
So, did you know there's an entire genre name now for games like Getting Over It?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about that.
They're called Fodian games.
That makes sense.
Oh, also the most recent, like, big meme Fodian game to get popular, just removed itself from Steam yesterday.
Why?
The same reason Flappy Bird got removed from the App Store.
Because people were sending him hate mail?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Because he made a game that was, like, fucking aggressively disliked its player base.
Ooh. Okay, he's gone. No, never mind!
I don't think anyone has made games that hate people who play video games more than Bennett Foddy. I think Bennett Foddy might just actually fucking hate gamers.
Yeah, you know, that's a reasonable...
Like, I kind of respect that. It's also really funny because there was, like, a game that was, like, completely unrelated to anything Bennett Foddy, and they just had Bennett Foddy as, like, the narrator.
that is kind of funny.
I would love... I want a mod that's, like, it's just the Stanley Parable, but Bennett Foddy is the narrator.
Oh, no.
That's it.
That would be pretty great. With the power of AI, you can do that!
I would never use AI for... I mean, if he gave me permission to, I might.
Yeah, you know what, that is fair.
But no, I think AI is... I'm not gonna be fucking Quebblecop.
Yeah.
Like, speaking of Quebblecop, holy shit.
I don't even know what that is.
He was a, like, genuinely pretty big YouTuber, back in, like, the early days of GTA 5.
Can you not?
I don't think they can.
Alright, never mind. I'm going. Goodbye. Not dealing with you today.
But, yeah, Quebblecop was a pretty big YouTuber, like, over 10 million subs. And he uploaded for, like, daily for, like, 10 years or something, right?
Right.
And just recently, he just replaced everything with AI.
Hmm.
Like, he doesn't even record his own videos anymore. Like, he has just replaced himself with an AI.
That's...
Because he was running, like, 7 channels and decided that the bottleneck in creating content
Uh-oh.
was, in fact, not the lack of time in the day, and was not the lack of enjoyment in what he was doing, but was, in fact, that human limitations are like holding back his content creation. That he's like, no, the human element was the weak link.
Uh-huh.
So now he has replaced himself with an AI. He doesn't record his, like, all he records is the gameplay in his videos, and then he has an AI react to it afterwards.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, there are so many people who are upset about AI stealing their jobs, and that guy chose to give an AI his job.
Yeah. And then he, like, is doing this whole crusade on Twitter about how, like, the problem people have with AI-generated content is, in his mind, it is not that it is soulless, repetitive, creatively bankrupt garbage, and instead, it's that they know it's AI-generated. He thinks that people would be okay if all content on the internet was AI generated, but they didn't know.
He's not here. You really thought it would be that easy. I told you already, the cabinet's off limits. Please stop.
Oh.
We're not doing a special edition of the cabinet rant.
Oh.
Yeah, there is a whole bunch of exclusive dialogue if you check the cabinet in this moment. I love this game so much. They didn't have to do that, but they did.
I wonder why he's not here. Is he the boss?
Oh, he made it. Does that mean we can do the thing? Keep your hood on, Shorty. He still needs to pass the final test. I want to do the thing!
Now, we need to see how attuned to the scroll he really is.
Great, take it away, Prophet.
Welcome, messenger. Please hold the scroll aloft so that the prophecy might be fulfilled.
See, I told you it was slow.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. Please hold the scroll higher than that, so that the prophecy might be fulfilled. There we go. Now we may finally travel to Kmart. There's only one left, you know.
He made it. Of all the messengers, him? Please pull this off. I really want to do the thing.
A gauntlet awaits you, messenger. Should you survive, find us at the top of the Tower of Time.
I forgot that there was like a whole other level after the ice mountain, so we might stop here. Because this level's tough.
Like, what percentage of the way through the game are we?
If I were to stay, it would be a spoiler.
Well, then it's gotta be less than 50, right?
It's something like that. Why did I think that would work?
Man, if you can't, like, I assumed when you said this game was long, we wouldn't be, like, getting more than, like, a third of the way into it this stream. I'm sorry, what?
Ah yes, the big reveal. Indeed, my dear adventurer, you had been teleporting into this very room all along.
So, where are we?
In the Tower of Time.
And where is that?
Surely you mean when?
No.
To be honest, I don't really know. The tower is a device that travels through time. It manifests to test messengers who are deemed worthy, in order to relocate them as needed.
Where is it taking me?
When it will take you to the time most in need of a messenger. That is, if the tower doesn't kill you, of course.
Hmm. Do you have any stories to share?
Of course, here's one for you. There once was a land filled with bags. Oh,
Bags
bogs.
are-
they were filled with evil monsters. Sleeping underwater during the day, they were kept at bay by the moon during nighttime. Well, when she was kind enough to be around, after all, the moon was free to travel through space and often felt like shining her light on other realms. One day, the moon got bored and decided to visit the bogland in human form. Wearing a cloak so that her light wouldn't shine through, she hoped to catch a glimpse of the evil creatures. Getting more than people wandering haphazardly in Cursed Lands usually bargained for, she encountered a man fleeing from a small pack of monsters. Confident in her power, she removed her cloak, creating a glittering aura of protection to help the man escape. Escape he did, but as he looked back, he could see that his savior had put her cloak back on a little too soon. She was captured by the creatures, who then buried her under a rock so that her light would never shine again. They would rule the night. But our survivor was quick to gather a group of peasants who went to remove the big rock and set the moon free. A strong bond was formed on that day, and she decided to become their guardian. To this day, the moon is there to guide human travelers throughout the night. The end.
Oh, I like that one. Guess it speaks to the power of cooperation.
Maybe. To be honest, I only wanted to use the word haphazardly in a story. Sometimes it'd be like that.
So, this is Florida, huh?
Okay, I think that's gonna do it for this stream. Next time, we will see where the Tower of Time takes us. That's gonna be fun.
No. It's gonna take us to Detroit.
Maybe. I guess. Anyway, that's gonna do it. See you on the flip side.
Goodbye.